Welcome to the UCL Pokemon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. We'll be going over the Week 8 matches. Now, the Grandpa Spanking Ground Conference did have some forfeits. Therefore, half of the matches will be on the three-peat prologue conference as well. We'll be getting right to it after this special promotional segment. Charles, what are you playing Pokemon for? You need to go home, take care of your family. What's wrong at home?
No, Charles said that. You know, when you pick on those old guys, they're very wise and smart. They put a lot of time.
Very feeble. Very feeble. He needs his real game. Charles.
When you come up to me, I'm fucking your ass up. He has answered the call. Coming soon, generations collide. The king versus grown man Charles. And now back to our normal scheduled program. The first match will be between the Delaware Delibirds and the Philadelphia Fearos. Delaware Delibirds will be on the player side, while Philadelphia Fearos will be on the opponent side. The Haunter versus the Durant here. Shadow Ball comes out for the Haunter and does big damage and drops the special defense of this Durant, but Durant gets the kill in the end with the Rock Slide, gets brought down to 4% after the Life Orb. Here comes the Delibird, the pride of Delaware, versus Empoleon. Does very little damage onto this Empoleon. Empoleon will get some Stealth Rocks off, and the leftovers will tick, but the Brick Breaker is doing a bit of damage, but the big water move onto the Delibird will take it down to 16%. The Brick Break will miss onto the Sableye, but the Delibird will get a freeze with that Ice Punch onto the Sableye. Here comes this Feraligatr versus the Tapu Fini. I don't think this Dragon Dance is going to do too much against this Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is going to go for a Calm Mind after getting Earthquaked down to 67% after the leftovers. A second Dragon Dance for this Feraligatr will try to get some more damage off. It'll do about over half damage onto this Tapu Fini. I think that the Feraligatr will get a chance to get this Tapu Fini low before the Tapu Fini gets a chance to heal up again. It's down to 8%. Feraligatr is going down 14% after the leftovers. Here is the Mega Medicham going to go for a Poison Jab. Can kill off this Tapu Fini. It is now 2 versus 5 now. This is very getting out of hand for the Delaware Delibirds. The Raikou does get a kill. The Weavile will get a kill and return onto the Durant, which was already low, 4 versus 2. And now the Triple Axle will do neutral damage onto the Mega Charizard X. Mega Charizard does get hit pretty big with that Triple Axle. All 3 hit, but the Earthquake will kill that Weavile, and all that's left is this Entei now. Entei is going to kill off the Charizard, but the extreme speed from the Raikou will secure the game. The winner will be the Philadelphia Fearos. Philadelphia Fearos had control the entire game. All the way until the end, they had the lead on Pokemon, had the lead on damage. They all were always one step ahead of Delaware Delibirds. They showed up as a win in their column. the next battle will be between 6-time winner Kalamazoo Alakazam versus Fat Stack Snorlax. Fat Stack Snorlax will be on the opponent's side, while Kalamazoo Alakazam will be on the player's side. Landorus versus the Alamomola go for a U-turn, and the Landorus will switch into the Lantern, who will resist that Ice Beam from the Alamomola. Here comes the Excadrill. Excadrill is going to get hit over half damage onto the Excadrill from that Scald there. The Stealth Rocks will be placed down, and the Landorus will get a knockoff onto the Alamomola. But that Regenerator on that on this Pokemon will be good. Will do some work in this game. The Regenerator will proc there. It did get out of there. He got 2 Regenerators on the same team here. The Kyurem is going to go for a substitute, but the tankiness of this Slowking Galar will show itself useful in the end. Here comes another substitute. It's going to roost back up. This is a very common Kyurem set here. The sub boost and the pressure will keep that Slowking Galar on the back foot. The Future Sight and the Shadow Ball will bring down this Metagross to 27%. Then Headbutt will do a bit of damage onto the Gillespie. Gillespie will get the first impression in return. There's usually a banded Gillespie here. It's the first impression. He has to get out of there. Kyurem versus Slowking Galar again. Does not want to take that fight. Here comes the Steelix. Here, the Future Sight will be put out to do some damage in the later turns to come. Alamomola versus this Kyurem now. It's going to do a little bit of damage. Future Sight will kill off the Kyurem. That's some damage done, but here is the Alakazam. Alakazam is in the game now. It's going to Calm Mind in front of the Slowking Galar. Here comes the Mega. He's going to trace the Regenerator. He's going to be able to heal up later. Shadow Ball will do a bit of damage onto the Slowking Galar, and the Slowking will return with his Shadow Ball of its own, bring down the Alakazam to under half health, but the Psychic does big damage onto the Alamomola. Alamomola's down. Here comes the Gillespie. It's going to go for a first impression. Surely the Intimidate will bring down the damage, and resist from the Landorus will make sure that Gillespie does nothing in that exchange here. U-turn from the Landorus onto the Excadrill. Here comes the Alakazam yet again. Psychic will kill off the Excadrill. It is now still a close game. Oh, he doesn't switch out this time, and instead his Mega Alakazam gets killed off from the Gillespie's first impression. He should have known that was going to come. The Fat Stack Snorlax is definitely a straight up player. He should have seen that was going to come. Here is now the Tapu Koko versus the Lantern here. Scald will do a bit of damage onto the Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko goes for a U-turn back into Slowking Galar. Slowking is getting a little bit low here. The Future Sight will hit. Here comes the Discharge. Was that Discharge? I can't really see because the recording. I told you about this before. The Discharge will do some damage onto all parties. Tapu Koko is coming in. It's going to get low. Second Discharge will kill off Tapu Koko. It's now 3 versus 2 here. 3 versus 2 in favor of Fat Stack Snorlax. Does Fat Stack Snorlax have a chance to win this game and totally upset the Kalamazoo Alakazam? Fat Stack Snorlax never in playoffs before. This is going to be his first attempt at trying to get a winning season and make playoffs. Definitely in this week 8, him beating the Kalamazoo Alakazam would show that he is definitely ready for playoffs. Landorus is the last Pokemon for this team. He's going to go for a Fly. He's going for a Banded Fly here. Fly will kill off the Hawlucha. And who's left? The Gillespie is low. First impression will do nothing onto Landorus. Landorus will definitely get this kill. All that's left is the Slowking Galar. Slowking, he's low. Slowking is low. That means the next Fly will surely kill that Slowking. That's going to be it. What a quick 3-0 sweep for the Kalamazoo Alakazam. Fat Stack Snorlax definitely had a chance there, but in the end, the 6-time champion will come out on top. Usually you put a Fly on Landorus for the Z move, Supersonic Strike, but this time he's just going to use Fly straight up and destroy the remaining Pokemon on Fat Stack Snorlax's team. The next battle will be between the IHOP Hoppips and Sam. IHOP Hoppips will be on the player side, while Sam will be on the opponent's side. The Porygon 2 versus the Tapu Lele. It's going to go for a Psychic here in the Psychic terrain. That's very strong, but the Tri-Attack will come in return, do glancing damage. The Celesteal is going to come back. It is going to come in and then immediately switch out for this Torracat. Torracat's going to go for a Party Shot onto the Porygon Z. A lot of switching done on Sam's side. Will get the immunity, predict that Thunderbolt, and the Gliscor will go into its Toxic Orb, Toxic Heal. The Swords Dance will come out onto in front of the Duosion. Duosion will go for an Iron Defense, but I don't think that's going to be worth it here. Oh, he's going to go for a recovery. He's back up to 50% health. He's going to go for, the Gliscor is going to try to get another Swords Dance off. Try to do some more damage. The Facade won't do anything because it's just a tanky Duosion here. Duosion's healing up, recovering in front of this Gliscor. He's back up to over 70% health here. He might go for another ×2 defense. He's going to be up to ×4 defense here. The recovers are coming in. Facade's not going to do enough damage. Oh, Combine, he's stacking up big, heavy on this game. Maybe he should have healed there. He is going to heal up to 60%. This, critical hit, very unfortunate. That stacking, that stored power that was surely going to come was definitely going to do a lot of damage. Now the Gliscor sitting at 3 times attack is definitely going to be doing a lot. Oh, the Ice Punch. That will outspeed the Gliscor on this Mawile and kill it off. It is now 4 versus 5. It's still anybody's game. Swords Dance on this Mega Mawile. Lead Seed from Celesteal. Celesteal is a big wall for this Mawile. It's going to go for another Swords Dance. Needs to be able to break through, but the Earthquake does big damage. Critical hits onto the Mawile. Mawile and the Lead Seed brings down Mawile to 2%. He's going to have to try to attack, but to protect from the Celesteela will secure the kill without taking too much damage from this Mawile. There is now 3 Pokemon left versus 5 Pokemon in favor of Sam. The IHOP Hoppip need to do something. Air Slash from the Celesteela will bring down the Como-O. Here comes Clangorous Soul Blaze. What will it do? It will be resisted. It will bring down Celesteal to 33% here. But the Air Slashes are taking down this Pokemon. The Flamethrower will kill off the Celesteela, but this Como is now sitting at ×2 everything. Will he be able to kill? He does kill the Rodon Frost. Now the IHOP Hoppip is in a winning position here. Clanging Scales will kill off the Torracat. All that's left is the Mienshao and the Tapu Lele. Will he be able? Oh, the Flash Cannon will kill the Tapu Lele, and now the Mienshao will die. The winner will be IHOP Hoppip. Very good turnaround. Sam did put up a good fight in the beginning, but the inability to thwart Como-O ended up to be their downfall in this game. After Como-O came in, got his double stat boost, the game was over. That was going to be it. Even the Celesteela with the Air Slash was not able to kill off the Como-O, and at that point, it just outsped every other Pokemon on the field. Good job for the IHOP Hoppips. The next battle will be returning player Buffalo Sableye versus the Pittsburgh Celesteals. Buffalo Sableye will be on the player side, while the Pittsburgh Celesteela will be on the opponent's side. The Miltank versus the Dusknoir. The Blunder Policy will be Frisk and will be enacted after the Dynamic Punch misses. Thunder Punch will do very little damage. Here comes the return damage. They're just trading little blows back and forth, trying to knock each other down. Here comes the Crocodile double switch into the Milotic. The Pittsburgh Celesteela did predict that switch. He's gonna go for a flip turn now, while the Crocodile will have its substitute survive. Now it's gonna be Dark versus Ghost. That Dusknoir could not survive that easily. Moxie boosted behind the sub. That's now dangerous here. He's going to go for a focus punch. Here comes the focus punch. The sub 2 is going to fade. Well, how much is it going to do? It's not going to do that much. It's only going to do 35% damage, and then the burn will take it down to 41% damage on that turn, but the recovery will bring it back up to 100. Toxicity is coming in now. It's going to scare out the Milotic. Here comes the Hydreigon. Hydreigon's going to get hit big on that punch right there, but the Earth Power will kill off the toxicity. Surely Hydreigon's going to fall. No, he's going to get out of there for the Milotic. Milotic very tanky on this physical side. This Miltank has no hope of getting past this Milotic itself. Here comes the Cramorant. Cramorant's going to go for a stockpile here. It's going to be flip turn from the Milotic. Milotic doesn't want to stay in. Hydreigon's going to come back in. Hydreigon wants to get some damage off, gets a big Draco Meteor off, and then the Surf from the Cramorant will kill off the Hydreigon. But Hydreigon definitely got big percentage damage done in this game. Whimsicott's in now. It's going to kill the Cramorant. Cramorant gets paralyzed with that Pikachu Gulp Missile here. Whimsicott is going to go down to the Copperajah. Blaziken's going to scare out the Copperajah into the Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus is going to die here from this. Oh my goodness, this Blaziken. He's just putting out Mon after Mon, trying to do big damage onto the opponent's Aura Sphere. Will kill the Crocodile. It seems like this is going to be it. Both Pokemon will be weak to the Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere should be able to kill off the Miltank. Miltank, goodbye. This is going to be it. And the Copperajah is all that's left. And I don't think Copperajah is going to be able to survive here. He's going to protect one time. Rock Slide will be protected. Speed Boost is once again up there. Scorching Sands will not kill the Copperajah. Maybe she went Aura Sphere. It doesn't matter. He's going to die here. All that's left is the Alakazam. Alakazam misses, but he gets brought down to Sash. He's going to have another chance to hit this Focus Blast. Oh, he's going to go for a Shadow Ball this time. Why didn't he go for a Shadow Ball the first time? That's going to be it. And the winner will be Pittsburgh Celesteela. At the beginning of the game, they were just trading small blows, little jabs back and forth, but that quickly ramped up to some big, heavy, devastating damage-dealing moves that were thrown about on each side. In the end, the Pittsburgh Celesteela was able to do the most damage, especially with that Hydreigon doing almost 200% damage to its enemies in that game. Definitely good job for the Pittsburgh Celesteela. Welcome back to the Buffalo Sableye. We're going to see how they did in the weeks to come. But for now, let's move on to the next battle.
So, this is the place. Suicune, are you ready? Is everyone here?
Come on, let's go! I taste blood!
Down threat. We've already foreseen this moment.
Silence!
He's here.
The U3L is here.
The next battle will be the Southampton Hitmontop versus the king, the greatest, the best of all time, the future winner of the UCL. It's Alex Grimes II, the king himself, leading the UCL. Finna bust. Let's go. The king demands the player side. Darmanitan versus the Southampton Hitmontop's Wall Rain on the opponent's side. U-turn back into the Ferrothorn. Very good switch by the king, and the Hydro Pump misses. Very smart for big Pharaoh. Pharaoh's Thorns in. He's going to hit a knockoff onto the Bronzong, predicting that switch. The Leak Seed is going to miss on the Bronzong. Bronzong will get a Stealth Rocks down. Swellow's in now. Second Leak Seed will get on to Swellow. Ferrothorn's going to go for a protect here. See if it's going to be physical or special. That's very smart by the king. He's going to switch out for the Electros, knowing the next Hurricane is going to come in, but Hurricane misses. Now the Electros is going to be U-turned on by this Swallow. Bronzong's in now. Volt switch from the Electros. Kadeen, the Electros, back into Big Pharaoh's going to predict the Toxic. Very smart by the king. The Southampton Hitmontop is confused, befuddled, distracted, destroyed by the king's strategy right now. He's whittling away the damage, whittling away the HP bars of the Southampton Hitmontop's tankiest mons. Down goes Bronzong. The king is already on the move. The Blaze Kick will be protected by this Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's going to get out of there for the Latias. The Dream Latias is going to get Volt switched on by the Zera Aura. Swallows in now. Is going to hit a critical Hurricane and confuse the Latias, but the Latias gets a wish off. That's going to be healed up. U-turn does a little bit of damage onto Latias. Back into the wall range. It's going to hit itself, but the wish will come down and bring Latias back up to big health. Ferrothorn's back in. Is going to get hit with a Frost Breath. Do decent damage, but the leftovers will bring Ferrothorn back up. Leech Seed will be set down against a Swallow. Swallow's going to take a little bit to hit. Knockoff will get rid of Zera Aura's item now. Protect again from the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's keeping very tanky, very healthy in this game. Blaze Kick does not kill the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is going to go for a Leech Seed now. Surely he's going to protect on the next turn. Ferrothorn is going to... There's going to be a double switch. He's going to predict the switch now. It's going to be the Slow King versus the Latias. Super effective Shadow Ball. Oh no. He's going to go for a weakness policy. Now the Draco Meteor will not kill the now tanky Slow King. Slow King sitting at 2 times attack, 2 times special attack, 2 times defense, and now Amnesia. He's all statted up. The Electros is going to have to try to do something here. Thunder Punch will bring it down to 20%, but the Slack Off will bring it back up to 70. Thunder Punch again. Thunder Punch is trying to take down, maybe trying to paralyze. That's probably the only way that the Slow King is going to go down here. More Thunder Punches while the Slow King stacks up. Paralyzation will come out now. Kadeen's going to try to go for a Volt Switch. Critical hit. That's going to be big for the game. Here comes Finibus Blitz. Here is the Darmanitan. Now Darmanitan's going to go for a U-turn. They should have went for big damage there. Here comes Kadeen yet again. The Electros. Paralyzation. We got a chance here. Thunder Punch. Oh, it brings it down to 3%. The Slow King is going to stay alive and get the Slack Off. That's very terrible for the King. Now the second Slack Off will bring it back up to 89% health. This Finibus is now in a bad position here. And the stored power now comes out and kills off the Ferrothorn. Here is the Darmanitan yet again. Is going to go for a trick, trying to stop it in the stacking. But the Slow King decided to go for an attack on that turn. That means the Slow King is now sitting statted up and with a choice scarf. He's going to go for a wish here, trying to stay alive there. But the stored power will just kill that Latias. All that's left is the Meowstic, the Electros, and the Suicune here. The King Suicune and Kadeen. Now, the Calm Minds are definitely not going to be enough here. It's going to go for a rest, trying to stay healthy, but it's going to be too much. The Meowstic is taking more than 0.5% damage. It's not going to be able to stay alive on this turn. On the next turn, Suicune's in now. He's going to go for another Calm Mind. They're just trying to stack up here, trying to stay alive, hopefully for a paralyzation, but it's not going to be enough. There's 5 Pokemon left on the Southampton Hitmontop's team. The stored power from the Slow King will end the game. And the winner will be Southampton Hitmontop. I was cheated. What a disgusting strategy from a disgusting individual, if you ask me. He should feel ashamed of himself. Who does he think he is? What's his problem? Using weakness policy, then a iron defense, then a amnesia. Disgusting. Despicable. feel ashamed of yourself. What's your problem? Who you think you are? Doing that to me. I'll see you in playoffs. Because best believe I'm making playoffs. Wait. I'm not. I'm out of the playoff circuit. I need to win more games. What's going on? Let's just move on to the next battle. The UCL is in peril. Who will rise against the evils of this world? In the caves, he's there. Go back. The high rises of Metropolis City stink of nerds who try too hard to win. Who will save us? Quickly, look to the waters. She is there. Magikarp. Antonio Lombardo and Megan Lombardo together on the same team. The Metropolis City Goldcups are here. The UCL is safe. The next battle will be between Radioactive Dolphins and the Metropolis City Goldcarps. The Radioactive Dolphins will be on the player side, while Metropolis City Goldcarps will be on the opponent side. The Buzzwole versus the Zatu's gonna get knocked off immediately. This might be the Zoroark here doing big damage right there from that. Another knockoff onto the Thunderous Incarnate. And then the Sucker Punch. This is definitely going to be the Zoroark here. Sucker Punch will kill off. Now it's 4 versus 6 already on the 4th turn. Stone Edge back. Okay, so it's switched into the actual Buzzwole. Buzzwole's going to go for a substitute. This is the Buzzwole that we usually see. Earthquake will be resisted by this Bug type. And now the Drain Punch. No, the Power Up Punch, excuse me. Power Up Punch will hit onto the Golem. Golem's going to get a weakness policy, but it's going to miss. Earthquake will fade the substitute, but it's already going to kill off the third Pokemon in this game. This Greninja Torrent is in. It's going to hit an extra sensory onto the Togekiss that switched in, but Togekiss is going to hit now with a Scarf, and the Air Slash will continuously flinch this Azelf. That's another Pokemon down. This might be a 6-0 on this game here. Oh, no, the Ice Beam comes in from the Greninjas, bringing it down to 5 versus 2. It's not Greninja Torrent, excuse me. I forgot this team had the Battle Bond Greninja form. Steel Beam will Steel Beam on the Heatran will do big damage onto the Komala. Komala goes in for a Last Resort. Last Resort will not kill the Buzzwole. Buzzwole will get the kill instead with the Leech Life. All that's left is the Battle Bond Greninja. Greninja surely will be able to get one more kill on this game. Critical hit on the Water Shuriken will kill off the that Buzzwole. Buzzwole is going to go down. It's 4 versus 1. The Greninja cannot get more than three on the Water Shuriken. That's going to be it. The Outrage will kill, and the winner will be Radioactive Dolphins. A mere 17 turns is all that it took to win this game for the Radioactive Dolphins. With good use of its Zoroark hidden as Buzzwole and the actual Buzzwole, they were able to win this game very handily, got the early game momentum going, and after that, that was all she wrote. The game was over, even with the ×2 special, ×2 attack Golem, ×2 regular attack Golem. It just wasn't enough for this game. The Radioactive Dolphins were able to easily win this game. The final match of this video will be Random Number Generators versus Season 4 champions Suck My Balls. Random Number Generators will be on the player side, while Suck My Balls will be on the opponent side. The Mega Aggron versus the Primate. Primate's going to go for a U-turn here. Does 4% damage onto the Aggron. Aggron's going to come in and hit a heavy slam onto the Mega Venusaur. Venusaur is going to go for a lead seat here as well. Stealth Rock gets set down for the Random Number Generators side. Here comes the Gardevoir. Gardevoir is going to trace the Thick Fat. Giga Drain will do a little bit of damage onto that Gardevoir. Gardevoir is going to go for a Psychic here. Is it going to be fast? Oh, special defense drop here. Is this choiced? It's going to be choice scarfed. Going to be choice scarfed there and will kill off that Ninetales Alola early in the game. First Pokemon down 5 versus 6 in favor of the random number generators. Random number generators. That Shadow Ball from the Chandelure is going to do big damage there. Another Shadow Ball does more big damage. This is a very strong Chandelure here. Chandelure definitely got 2 big Shadow Balls there. Did big damage, over 100% health right there. Venusaur is going to be in and it's going to tank up the Cobalions Iron Head very easily. The Cobalion goes for a taunt and will be able to flinch on the second Iron Head. Vault Switch out in front of the Venusaur. Venusaur cannot heal up there. Here comes a hidden power. Maybe could have went for something else there. Should maybe switch out. Nope, is going to go for get hit with a Sludge Wave, but the Giga Drain do big damage, but that means the Venusaur on the second turn will be killed. Zygarde 10% in now. It's going to go for 1,000 arrows and kill that Nidoking. It's 4 versus 5. It's still anybody's game. Here comes the Rillaboom. Rillaboom with will show its Grassy Seed. Go for a Swords Dance. Do you have the ability to kill the Chandelure? You do. The knockoff will kill the Chandelure, but Chandelure's Flame Body will tick onto Rillaboom. That's very unfortunate for that Rillaboom. Rillaboom's not as strong as it could be. Grassy Glide does big damage onto the Zygarde. Zygarde's down to 9%. It's going to go for another Extreme Speed, trying to do a little bit more damage before dying on against the Rillaboom. Rillaboom gets the kill. It's 5 versus 4. Now it's looking bad for the Season 4 champion, Suck My Balls. The Rillaboom goes for another Grassy Glide. Gunk Shot will miss. Very unfortunate for this. A lot of Gunk Shots have been missing this season. Rillaboom's going to switch out knowing that the grassy terrain is gone. Mega Aggron will get a Toxic off onto the Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash had to come in there because the Primeape was choice scarfed right there. Thunderbolt will kill off the Mega Aggron. Aggron had to be sacrificed there to complete the win for this random number generators team. Rillaboom's gonna come back in with the Grassy Terrain, and the Grassy Glide will easily sweep up the remaining little health bars of the enemy team. The winner is going to be random number generators. And that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. That was a good week on the week 8 of the UCL. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. We got some more content coming up. Please stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Remember, the giveaway's at 100 subscribers. I might do another giveaway in the meantime. For now, we'll see you next time.